Poetry, but not as you know it, hopefully. I've started writing poetry, and so I'm going to give it a go and see how we go, okay? And the first poem is called Mad Mick. We all know who Mad Mick was, and John over there, the drummer. I hope I can do him justice by this poem, but here we go. Mad Mick. He pleasured us with guitars, and his music remains in the air every time the hot pole swings. The people reverberating with living memories. That such a dude becomes a song, a legend in our conversational drinking. Perhaps they'll name a festival and dance with spirit as we remember Danny Boy, that favourite gravestone song. Emotion floods carrying Mick on a melody homeward bound. There you go. Brian Clough. Okay. Right lads. Right lads, the green jumper speaks out the air of arrogance, holding his head high under the Munich lights, wrapping around him cup fever, fags and beer. We bought a lot of ale to get us here, a nervous antidote, then onto the pitch with all the bull and balls. And it worked that day. Football won. And so did Nottingham Forest, by gum, the European Cup. Open mic. This is to celebrate this particular venue, so here we go. Open mic. We learn from each other that talent is a common song to be sung at an open mic. We applaud and raise our glasses as the opportunity knocks for each act, and YouTube fame beckons. The Chilwell open mic fills the air with convivial pints of talent. We savour new and old. Good beer satisfies each song. And sometimes distinctive poetry is the side order of the day. So let us celebrate and enjoy our wealth as even the youngest show us how it's done. There we go. When I say the youngest, I mean people like Emma Blaine Jones. Okay, now many years ago I was a clipping. I was a clipping on Barton, so I've written a poem dating back to when I was a teenager. I wrote another one as well called Woodborough Road, but here we go, Barton's Boys. I was a Barton's boy, a clippy that was more of a hippie. Purple corduroy trousers with a leather patch on my arse. That lightweight bus conductor's jacket was more a way of life than a job. Looking for that special 60s girl who would be more promiscuous than you ever hoped. There was a sadness in the girl who would ride for a ride, that chatty, friendly, miniskirt teen who would become the girl of your dream on the back seat of the top deck in the half-hour break. There was something missing though as I finished cuddling my cheese and onion sandwich cupped between my hands. I stared as I said, "See you in a fortnight then." She adjusted her skirt, respectable once more. Again, when I was a teenager, I lived in a red light area. I'm sorry if I'm blushing, but I lived in a red light area, and this is from that. It's called Woodborough Road. Woodborough Road, here we go. When I was a teen, I lived on a street where the girls handed out condoms like sherbet lemons in the playground. Was it a game Or was it more than that? They brought them in by minibus, packed lunchbox included, picked them up late in the night, shagged out. The Rasta men cruised the streets in a limousine, American style, living in bright orange windows, passing the spliff as they passed the girls. Then later, there came a day when it was all knocked down. The girls just moved to Radford. Trade was better there. Sorry, it's a bit robust, but that's how it was. So I thought I'd say a poem about it. Now, one last poem. I did this the last time, but there weren't many of you here. It's called The Tram. Okay. The tram. Wham. Bam. They're putting it right there, and they really don't care. Beeston is losing its clothes. We're almost bare, and they really don't care. We've lost the trees and the dog walk field. Wham, bam, they're putting it right there, and they really don't care. It's a conservationist's nightmare. Backs to the walls as we pass the works. The Beestonian shouts out, the shops will close. Have they thought it through? Do they really not care? Do they, bollocks?
And just in case you don't know, this is Mick Rose.